Yo, what is going on, my fellow car lovers, and welcome back to F1 23 Breaking Point, part 15. Now, you might be wondering why I didn't just do the intro thing like I did in my previous episodes. I'm kind of actually getting bored of F1 23. I mean, I only made the series on this because I have like a sim wheel and I wanted to like test it out, but I mean, now I'm just kind of really bored of this series, so I just can't wait to complete it and just do something else. But I believe we are approaching the end, and also I'm here, to do some explanations because this is like my um a new video on like part 14 that was out of date. It is if you don't want to hear me obviously yap, skip to this time to for gameplay. But anyways, obviously I took a really long break from content creation because obviously, I have school and all that, and so many final exams. But now all that is done, and it's summer, and now I can finally just lock in on YouTube. I won't have any more distractions, so we're just gonna be trying to do as much improvements as possible, like daily uploads, better quality videos, and let's see if we can hit 100 subscribers. Now, obviously, I'll try to do daily uploads and try to make better quality videos. I mean, I don't really know how to make my videos better quality or increase my editing, but, um, yeah, that's generally all. But, anyways, let's just continue to the, next chapter. Singapore Grand Prix several weeks later. With their difference clear for all to see, and with only a handful of races now left in the 2023 season, Connorsport looks looks like a team on the ropes as they head to Singapore.
Flagging off? Hey.
Ooh. Scared the life out of me, mate.
I didn't mean to. Picking up any tips?
I don't think they like the short straights here.
You didn't mind them, did you?
I love this track. Always do well here. Well, used to.
How are you doing, Darren?
Me? Golden, mate. Loving life.
Yeah, sure.
You know what it's like to leave all this behind, don't you?
Yeah, it's the most difficult thing I've ever done.
Yeah, well, like that. But, I didn't choose this, Casper. I didn't.
I know.
You came back, right? How's it treating you?
Ups and downs?
How's our old teammate doing?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think he's happy here.
He still thinks he belongs in that top team, see? He's never let it go. That's the problem. You know, I could have a word with him. I mean, if you think that might help.
It's all a bit dark.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, I understand.
No, Devon, I mean it.
Huh? Scouts on him, mate.
Hey, we need your input on this one.
Well, well, there's only just one option, so we'll just do that. Devin just being in, he said that the two of you had a little chat and that you both agree Aiden needs a bit of extra motivation. Agree. Alright, so... Oh, phone call.
Andrea,
Did you read his email?
I glanced at it.
He's a sly old fox at that one. Thank you for finding a place for Devon, as if we had a choice, Casper. As if it was our decision.
Yeah, I know.
How's it going with Devon anyway?
Yeah, he's still struggling. But he does really care about the team, so, you know, maybe it'll work out.
Well, that's something at least.
Rather him than his father, right?
Rather neither of them, Casper. Anyway, I'll see you.
Yeah, see you.
Alright, well, we got that phone call. Now we got social media and emails. Anyway, let's just go into the event.
Did Casper really want you to talk to Aiden?
I read between the lines. Look, Casper's good at lots of things, but I know people. Yeah, I know how to get in their heads. And I wanted to help Dad, help the team, so,
Leave me alone.
Listen, I'm just saying, mate, if you were such an incredible driver, you wouldn't be a constable, would you? Sorry, it's the truth. No offense.
Or maybe I won't be here next season.
Dude, you know what your problem is?
Yeah. You.
You think you're better than the team. I remember when Aiden Jackson was just happy to be behind the wheel of an F1 car. We all like that guy far better than this one.
You never liked me.
No. But Casper did. Once upon a time. Oh, you're different now. You think you're too good for the team. Your head's stuck in some imaginary big 3-seat in cloud cuckoo land, mate. No. You have got to drive the car you're in.
You're lecturing me about ego.
A subject I know well.
Oh, right. I get it. So you're allowed to be cocky, but I'm not. Is that it?
There's a difference.
How can there possibly be a difference?
This isn't you. This isn't you, mate.
Oh, get lost. Be true to myself. Drive the car I'm in. The wisdom of Devon Butler. Should I be living my best life too?
Just drive the car you're in, mate, yeah? Ciao.
Alright, well, we got that Devon Butler lecture, Singapore Grand Prix, with Devon's words still repeating it in his head. Focused and determined Aiden Jackson looks to return to form.
Marina Bay hosted a Grand Prix that briefly ran in the 60s and 70s, but the Garden City re-entered the calendar for good in 2008. We missed it for a couple of years, but it was great to come back to the Singapore Grand Prix. Things have changed slightly around the Marina Bay circuit for 2023. 4 corners have been taken out, the lap length reduced to just over 3 miles. That might be a welcome relief to the drivers, might be even more of a relief for their brakes. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, just ahead of George Russell, who starts this event from P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Sainz, Oscar Piastri, Perez, Fernando Alonso, Verstappen, Leclerc, Norris, Joe, Ocon, Stroll, Mayer, Jackson, De Vries, Magnussen, Tsunoda, Gasly, Bottas, Sargent, Hulkenberg, and Alex Albon picks up the last spot on the grid. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway. Well, it's a beautiful night here at the Marina Bay Circuit, and as ever, a really enthralling Singapore Grand Prix ahead of us.
That's right, Crofty. And while there's not many surprises at the top of the standings right now, there's a lot to watch out for further down the pack.
One driver I'll be definitely keeping my eye on is Connor Sports' Aiden Jackson. He's been less than consistent so far this season.
Aiden, you know what you're doing here. Let's lock in and give it everything. Show us what you got.
Alright, let's get in. We're coming out with a little collision. And we just fully up. I didn't mean for that dive bomb. That was completely, that was a complete mistake, but, whatever. I'm now much more up in the grid. That makes sense. Much further. Alright, well, I have my sights on Max. He's over there in the top 5.
Mate, that brings you up a place. DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
Oh, I'm already on lap 3 and we're already like in the top 5. We can get a bonus if we finish top 3. I am absolutely sorry for that. Can you let me pass? Thank you. Is this car damaged? No, it's not. What a dive bomb. Anyways, I'm gonna need that position back. Thank you.
Okay, we're approaching the pit window. You're going to be on softs.
Alright. We might get a podium finish here.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 2.1 seconds.
Approaching the leaders.
Box, we're coming in this lap.
Alright.
You're increasing the gap on the car behind by 0.5 a lap.
Made a move on Russell. Now let's chase down Hamilton. I didn't get a penalty. Oh, that's good. Hamilton's gonna pit right there because that's where his pit box is. Mine is all the way over there. Alright, let's get ready. Perfect. Perfect stop.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track. Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy. And Callie's coming in for a stop.
Okay. I guess that was a strategy. Aiden pit early and Callie pit late. Alright, I just do not know how to drive. Oh, Sargent is in first. Did he even pit? I don't know. Alright, let's see if we can make a move on Hamilton right here on the straight. Are you gonna make a move on Sargent? And I'm gonna try to squeeze, and I broke my wing. Alright, here we go. Let's make a move. Let's make a move. Fuck off. My line. And we made the move. We're in P1. We are in P1. Alright, now let's see if we can hold this lead until the end. And there you go, P1. So look at that, all that stats. Jackson signs in Singapore.
In there we have it. What a race that was.
The sheer grit and determination shown by some of the drivers out there today, Crofty, was nothing short of incredible.
Elbows out, especially from Aiden Jacks. Loved his race today, and he finally delivered the sort of performance that we know that he's capable of. So whatever they're saying to him over at Connorsport, he seems to be listening to.
It looks
I'm
like.
thoroughly exhausted after the excitement of that race, but I'm sure it's nothing compared to our drivers here. They've worked hard to make it up there, and it's great to see them make their way onto the podium now.
Interview.
Now, Aiden, you have had your ups and downs this season, but tell me, on the whole, are you pleased with your overall performance?
Yeah, I'm really happy with what we've achieved. You know, F1 gets more and more competitive every single day, so I've really given it all this season, and, you know, today I've been able to show a little bit more of what we're capable of.
Okay, I'm going to be cheeky, go straight for the jugular. If you had to choose a teammate between Callie and Devon, who would it be?
I guess I'd have to choose Callie. We've had our differences, but I'd take her over Devon any day. Plus, she's clearly the better driver.
Now, Aiden, you have recently hinted that you're not entirely happy at Connorsport. Tell me, is it true?
My happiness is neither here nor there right now. I've got a job to do this season, and I want to do it the best I can.
There's been wild speculation on whether or not Connorsport can even be on the grid next season, so can you tell us more?
That seems like a question for the investors, but no one's funding Connorsport as a charity. They're funding it as a business. And if a business isn't successful, then there's definitely an issue.
That's great, thank you.
Anyway, Singapore Grand Prix post race. Under the floodlights in Singapore, Aiden Jackson puts in a magnificent Fuck! Magnificent performance for Connor's point. Alright, so now we're in Aiden's POV. Alright, right, okay, phone call, Davidoff.
Hi, Davidoff.
Aiden, quite the answer you gave today. Didn't have you pegged as a man of business.
Yeah, I didn't really think anything of it. Of course you need to make money.
Don't we all, Aiden?
Yeah, but Connorsport must be profitable, right?
We're still running the projections for next season.
So it's not certain then?
Time will tell. You said it yourself, it's just business. Thanks, Aiden.
Okay, I don't know what that call was all about. Right here we have social media and our email. I believe that's all. The phone call for yeah, I guess that's everything. But anyways, that's it for today's episode. You know, we're still going, doing a chapter video. I believe we only have a couple more chapters left, and then we completed F1, and we can go on to something else. Genuinely, I can't wait to complete the series just to do something else. But anyways, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you, next time. Peace out.